anything. In today's video, it's kind of like I'm targeted towards like teenage girls, like, you know, just girls in general, and women too that probably suffer from this or with this. But this is for all people. We're gonna talk about self-love. We're gonna talk about being happy with yourself and being confident, because something that's really close to my heart is self-confidence. It takes a lot for a teenage girl today, in our world today, to be confident with themselves. The light is like flushing out my face. Like, hi guys, I'm here. It's not a ghost. So, you know, you have to dress a certain way. You have to look a certain way. You have to shop at certain places and all that junk. Honey, no you don't. Okay? You don't. You need to wake up. You need to just learn to love yourself. I don't know where the heck I was going with that, but that's okay. One of the main things for this is self-love. How to have self-love and how to achieve self-love and achieve being confident with yourself. Love God, because He's the one who created you. He is the one who loves you. He will not judge you on what you look like, because He created you. And He does not make mistakes. He never has made a mistake, and honey, He never will make a mistake, because He's God and He is perfect. And He has showed me in so many ways and has helped me so much. I'm gonna try not to get emotional because it's really been a wacky roller coaster. But it's so hard to be happy with yourself. It's so hard to wake up and say, I am good enough. I am beautiful, because you are. It takes a lot to do that. And I'm at that point in my life. I am so happy with the way that I look. I'm so happy with the way that I am. And I am not perfect. No one is perfect. But we're perfect in God's eyes because He created us. And He's the only one who can help us with confidence and self-love, because He made us. But in order for this to be easier, you have to have Him in your heart. You have to love Him. And if you love Him, then talk to Him about loving yourself and about being confident and all those things, and He will help you. He will show you. No, I'm not Italian. I just talk with my hands a lot. Okay. But I've probably filmed this video like 10 times and have like stopped at this point every stinking time because I don't know what to say. But the main point of this video that I'm trying to like, you know, like bring across to you guys is, no, it's not easy to have self-confidence and self-love, but just try it. It is not easy at all. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not. But it is so super very important. And if you have questions, I'll leave my Snapchat and my Instagram down below. You can DM me or Snapchat me, whatever, to ask me questions about this. And you know, if you just have questions about anything else, or if you want me to pray for you or anything, that is totally fine. But I'm gonna like do a series of videos because I really just wanna share my stories with you guys, because I've been through so much and life is not easy and you can't live it by yourself. And you know, sometimes like you need friends to talk to, and you guys are my friends and family, and I love talking to you guys. But I just wanna make sure that you are all happy with yourself, because it took me a long time to get where I am today, to be happy with myself, with the way that I look and everything. But I am proud to say that I am happy with myself. I am happy with the way that God created me. I wouldn't want to have it any other way, because that's how much I love myself. But because I love myself that much, it's because I love God that much. And I love my God so much. I talk with Him every single day, a bajillion times a day. Some days I wish I talked to Him more than I have. Other days I feel like I'm talking to Him too much. But yeah, it's just a lot that goes with self-love, is loving God first, because He's really the only reason or the only way you can learn to love yourself is if you love him first. The world is not going to help you love yourself. The world is going to change you. The world is going to tell you that you're not good enough, that you're not skinny enough, that you're not pretty enough. And me and God are here to tell you, really just God, but like I feel like he's sending this message through me as I'm choking, that you are perfect in his eyes. You are beautiful. You are good enough. And write that down and put it in your room. I am good enough. I am beautiful. Put it in your mirror, in your bedroom, or in your bathroom. Put it in your car. You know, like put it around, because you are good enough. You are beautiful. And you tell yourself, wake up every morning and tell yourself that. Honestly, and it'll make a difference. And you're not lying to yourself. The world is lying to you. Don't listen to the world. Listen to God, because he's the only one who's going to tell you the truth. He's the only one who's actually going to help you when you ask for it and when you need it. The world is going to put you through more hurt, and the world is going to cause more problems for you. And be in the world, but don't live in the world. You can be in the world, but live in God. Make sure God is in you. Make sure he's in your heart. And I'm not saying that if God is in your heart, life is going to be rainbows and puppies, because that's not true. God's in my heart, and my life is not rainbows and puppies. I can tell you a whole bunch of stuff that happens all the time. Like, just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean that I'm going to have smooth sailing all the time. Like, I almost lost my dad 2 weeks ago. And that doesn't mean that, you know, like, oh, it's because I'm not a Christian. I am a Christian. I grew up in a Christian home, in a Christian family. But just because you're a Christian does not mean that you are going to have a perfect life. But if you are a Christian, you better learn to love yourself, because you can't be a Christian and love God if you don't love yourself. And before you can love yourself, you have to love God. You really do. And if you love God, then pieces and pieces will just fall into the right spot. All those missing pieces will come back together, and you'll be able to put them together. And if you learn to love yourself, you can learn, it'll help you to love other people. Because you can't love other people until you love yourself. You can't love yourself until you love God. So it's like a stair step. Make sure all your ducks are in a row, and I hope you all have a blessed week. I don't really know where this video was going. My main message was just to get through to you guys that you are beautiful, and I'm here to tell you that, because you truly are. My dog is snoring. Yeah, you are all beautiful and perfect in your own ways. Unique in your own ways. I shouldn't use the word perfect. But God's, you know, like, God created us in a perfect way. I don't know where I'm going with that, but I'm gonna stick with this video because it's like the 7th one I've done already. So I will see y'all later. If you have questions, please, you can leave them in the comments down below. My Snapchat and Instagram I'll put somewhere, but please ask me questions. I love making videos where I can just talk, because I love talking. But I really hope you all have a blessed week. And yeah, it's gonna be March on Saturday. So that is super fun. And I will see y'all real soon. Bye.